The Hathor Material Messages from an Ascended Civilization. Tom Kenyon and Virginia Essene. Chapter 1. Who we are and why we have come. Virginia, you mentioned that you originally came through Sirius. Could you say more about that? Hathors. Sirius is a portal from other dimensions of the universe, which may be difficult to comprehend in terms of three-dimensional space, because the portal leads to a non-physical dimensional space that is our true home. Non-physical dimensional space is a difficult concept for beings living in three dimensions. It would be like the period at the end of this sentence, a two-dimensional space, trying to comprehend the paper on which it appears and the space surrounding the being you that is looking at it. It simply does not have a reference point from its own experience to understand anything higher or more complex than two dimensions. Nevertheless, we entered this three-dimensional reality through Sirius. Sirius is a kind of nexus point for your universe, where the strands of your space/time continuum meet and intersect with non-physical hyperspace. This is indeed a strange concept, and we could spend a long time discussing it. Since that is not the purpose of this book, let's just say that non-physical hyperspace is a kind of matrix within universal consciousness itself. As consciousness creates a universe, it does so by polarizing itself into a nexus point which becomes a physical location in space, which in turn begins the process you call time. Our true home, if you will, is non-physical hyperspace. However, as we entered this three-dimensional universe, our first physical home was in the Sirius system. From there, we traveled to Venus to be closer to Earth. Virginia, when you came around 12,000 years ago, that would have been after the fall of Atlantis? Hathors. Yes, 10,000 BC was after the fall of Atlantis. At this time, we were actively working in Egypt through the archetypal image of Hathor. We had also, however, worked with a few highly developed individuals, seers, in both Atlantis and Lemuria. When it became clear that Atlantis and Lemuria would fall, we guided some of these individuals into Egypt. This was done to protect the great work of alchemy, so that the knowledge and the line of initiates could be protected from devastation. We were not the only intergalactic culture to seed Egypt, by the way. The Arcturians and the Pleiadians also guided some of their human initiates into northern Africa at this time.